I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay. My mic's still good. It's gonna randomly turn off. We played this game for 3 hours. Oh no, we were idling for an hour. Shit. Where do we go? The map opened up a bunch. The world tree. Yeah. How did that clip me? Give a quick hit. Hold on, I'm gonna remember what prompt it is. Embarrassing parry. Oh my god. Help me, bird. Bro. 2 locks. Oh, we can't die. We're blocking. Good to know, good to know. Oh shit! Think. This game might be a bit too easy. Look at this guy. We come from here. Oh, I love this song. Full-blown Metroidvania. Where's my interconnected level design? Everything looks like it's going in its own direction. I'll keep going the way I was going. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get a bunch of damage upgrades, so I don't think I can over level, so to speak. Where's my epic Metroidvania secret? And Hollow Knight, though. You would have found a beast shard there. This is such a hassle, dude. I don't want story in my game. Sup, hey. The central control room for the power reservoir. Please listen carefully. I don't know you. Welcome, Herman. Still playing 9 snores? Yeah. I'm actually snoring. I didn't get that much sleep last night. The Dust Guardians. There's so many places to go. And my brain power is really low right now. How did that hit me? Oh shit. Bruh. I like in The Last of Us 2, in the puzzles, they try to like evolve the design of the puzzles. Oh shit. Hold on. God damn it. This is what I get for talking about The Last of Us. I got the dash upgrade and I'm not running. We ever gonna finish Halo 2 video? Yeah. I want to finish 3 videos this school quarter. The thing is, I really want to stream The Last of Us, not just because I think it'd be fun, but also because it gives me gameplay to use. I already did this right. The first video is gonna be on The Last of Us 1. I still don't actually know if you like Last of Us 2. And if you were being genuine about the fucking excitement for the new Naughty Dog game. Incredible puzzle design. As I was saying, in The Last of Us 2, I thought it was funny how they designed the what's it called? The puzzles, specifically like the locks for the safes, and like they're really simple, almost insultingly stupid puzzles in the beginning, where you find a letter and it tells you the code, and then another letter, and then in the next puzzle it's like a letter, and then the code is like, oh, the code is my birthday, and then you have to find another paper that says their birthday. I'm like, okay. And at the very end, it's like actual puzzles, like it makes you do some math for it, makes you have some prior knowledge. It's like, you know, the amount of states in America or something. Down into movie games, really. I thought you at least like the, I want to say survival aspects, but you probably be like, you probably be insulted by calling it a survival game. Really? I feel like the movie game hate is a little, it's a little forced. I want to say forced. Much of it just like, cause a lot of them are bad. I don't have to get up there. Oh well. But it's very, I just also being a PS exclusive didn't help. You know, have a PlayStation. I don't like opinions that are very defensive or reactive. I mentioned on stream before, but I hate Spec Ops: The Lines fans because they only exist relative to The Last of Us, to signal against The Last of Us. Even if even if you don't think the game, like regardless of how good Spec Ops: The Line is, or what you think about The Last of Us, it's just annoying how many opinions are just signaling against The Last of Us, whereas the fly. I can't use this place. Rather than actually critiquing the game. The hell? Why didn't they give me the little white dot? I don't like the movie games when they shoehorn shallow gameplay into the game, like Spec Ops. I also hate it, and God of War 4. Is there anyone more blown the fuck out than Sony ponies? All you have is Naughty Dog and the God of War remakes forever. I can't believe anyone actually got excited about the God of War remake announcement. As if anyone wants to play some shit like that. I don't think, well, okay. I like The Last of Us gameplay. And I think on hard difficulties, it's actually pretty good and not just my own preference. God damn it. Uh-oh. Shadow of the Colossus dev perfected movie game gameplay. I like all of the devs games, including The Last Guardian. Was The Last Guardian sabotaged by Donkey? I thought it was like a meme game when I was a kid. Oh wow. These new enemies think they're too good for flashing a white dot to tell me when to parry. Oh my god. I like Shadow of the Colossus. It was a fun stream. Actually, it wasn't a fun stream. I got stuck in a boss for like an hour. I remember you and Anna wanted to kill yourselves because of how boring it got. The hell? Oh. It's hard to tell when the dog attacks. Yeah, fuck you. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my souls. No! Low stress experience that allows you to fully engage the story like walking sim do. I find video game plots uninteresting when 9% of the story is told through cutscenes, just make the entire game a cutscene at that point. I see it. I hate these things. You played The Last of Us, right? I think the game balances between the cutscenes and gameplay well. They're not super long. Except on now, it's only really you only get long cutscenes after really long gameplay sections. The hell is this? Oh. Genius. This game is genius. I almost failed that. No. Makes sense. Fuck you, dog. I think Last of Us on hard is better than most single player shooter games. Most multiplayer shooter game campaigns as well. I think Last of Us is the true Souls-like shooter, not Remnant. That's just me being silly. But basically, the strength of the Last of Us gameplay is the AI. I think the guns feel really good. They're all really like weighty and powerful. And when the game's really hard and you have enough ammo, it feels good to pull up the shotgun and just immediately blow something up. Yeah, that's the part. That's the part I dislike. God of War 4 has boring slot cutscenes, and even if I like the story, I'm forced to sit through boring slot gameplay. I cannot believe God of War has the fucking RPG equipment where you give Kratos different armor sets. This fucking terrible death to the video game industry. I don't even care what the Hey Adam, I don't even care what the original creator says is like wrong or bad. On principle, I would agree with him over the new devs. You don't understand, dude. Kratos showed me a hecking positive role of masculinity. I needed that from people make fun of people like that, and I think I think it's fine that they get it from from Kratos, but I just think the problem is making Kratos that. Although I guess in the medicines, it's cute that the type of guys that grew up on OG God of War, who were probably annoying dudes in a much more negative way, are now still annoying dudes, but in like a soy way instead of a, you know, cussing people out way. In terms of damage inflicted myself with that cheek kick. Okay. Hold down R2 while moving to greatly increase movement speed on flat ground. Shorten travel time to look familiar pass. I don't think I'm going any faster. I think I'm fucking crazy. I feel like I said it so many times in stream, but Last of Us 2 AI is so fucking awesome. How they try and flank you. How they like strategize with each other. How they try to look for you. You know, it's like the Alien AI, but you can fight against it. Makes for a really good action game that rarely ever gets tiring. I think. I feel like the upgrade system in Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2 had a little bit worse. They're all meaningful upgrades. Anyways, among the 3 videos I want to make this quarter. How'd I get up there? Might I finish this area? I just didn't take the door. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't need it. Bruh. What's the point of the shortcut if I can't use it? I hope in God of War 5 they give Kratos a man bun. Years ago, I saw a couple of videos that said about a shooter that was really renowned for its enemy AI because they applied and moved like believable enemy SWAT teams. What shooter? Last of Us is like that. Not the words they use, but that's how I can describe it. Who? Aw, sibling. I thought we were about to make this game good. The sun is out today. Remember how we used to go? How? Oh my god. Writing? Question mark. You know, I think most video game writing is pretty weak. Like the actual like words, not the how the games tell story, whatever. And people always say that like focus on how the game tells the story, and I'm like, okay, but because there are words, you know, I think that when words appear, I think you should try and make them good. Because if not, then just take them out and double down on visuals and gameplay. Because when you bring in mediocre prose, you know, what's the fucking point? It just it makes the game worse. Like I think like the Outer Wilds is a good example. I think Outer Wilds writing, the words, are pretty weak. They're kind of uninteresting, and most of the jokes don't really land for me, I think. But the story that's told through the gameplay is, you know, holy smoly. I don't want to pull out the Disco Elysium Reddit card. Or even the I think some Fire Emblem games are pretty good at it. But like, come on. We can do better. Our sister's evil. Valid. It wasn't a realistic looking shooter, and the graphics looked not super modern, so maybe it was from dated from 2015, but probably from the 90s. What? Oh, 2000s. Rhizomatic colonies from the turbulent era. Oh, her animation is so cute. They aren't stories, silly. This game is about spirituality versus modern era technology. That's my English major call out. They're playing chess. She looks like Should like not too much is going on, going up and up there. I might not have to understand everything you say, but I want to clean you all the time. The smartest person in the world. I am the smartest person in the world. Thank you. I needed that. We needed that. Just like Princess Mononoke. I need to watch that movie. So much to do. You know what I'm doing instead? I started reading the fucking Invincible comics. They're okay. The first episode better adapts the comic material. And it has a bit of a pet peeve. It has my biggest pet peeve in TNG Invincible. Dude. The show is really fucking ugly. Like, I had a lot of hope. There's some good cuts in there. There's some good moments. But in general, the show is so unbelievably ugly. So bland. Especially when compared to the later comic art when it gets a lot better. I think it's funny that even the worst Western animation has better lip flaps and mousing than most anime. Yeah, but I'm looking at the good description. You know, the strengths of Western animation is that it's a lot more centralized. So everything's of higher quality. At least it should be. But lo and behold. The Invincible comic is really hammering the dichotomy, the juxtaposition of normal teenage life, normalcy, and heroism. And I'm like, bro, I get it, bro. Okay. How many times are you gonna have Omni-Man go like, I just saved the world, and then the mom being like, okay, well, just be back before dinner. And then Mark doesn't react to like anything in any emotional way. In any seriously emotional way. Like most of the comic. In the first episode they changed that a bit to at least very much earlier on he's more emotional about his powers and what he wants to be. They do this in the last arc too. You're shitting me. It never goes away. Allow me a moment to replace. I am bereft of Jin. Does Yi really not know what Jin is? Oh shit, I can finally use the money. Look at this art on these charms. Increase the recovery of internal damage, helping you get back recover some health after a successful shadow strike. Computing unit. Computer. No good animation quality under him is what I mean. Not under Bill Gates or whoever owns Microsoft and Amazon. Bro, have you guys heard the AI dubs? Animal feeding from great interest. Okay. Items? This is like control enemies. I'm gonna get this. I'll save up for it. Yeah, the juxtaposition gets even less subtle. It already isn't. How? Not heard myself, but heard off. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bleak. They're building an Amazon warehouse by my hometown. It's fucking over. I'm never drinking water again. I should look-key read the descriptions. Bro, I was replaying Kazan. I forgot I skipped a lot of side quests. There's like 5 mechanics I never had in Kazan. I'm sorry, all the Kazan fans. I gave her the unattentive streamer shit. Oh shit, we can claim unattentive streamer treatment. Deserved for being ugly. Uh-oh. No! My name is Invincible. I'm gonna need silence for silly jokes. Your comments are getting deleted. How did he recover so fast? Yeah, but he has a kid by the end and becomes like a running gag that being a dad is harder than being a hero. For real, bro. Just like God of War, bro. Time passes. One of my biggest pet peeves. The story has two of my biggest pet peeves. Is when when a bunch of time passes by, and the reader doesn't see, and there's also very little change in the dynamics of the characters. Like in over the course of like 7-8 chapters, like 5 months have passed already. Even worse when characters get closer, but we don't see the moments that made them closer or moment. They just get closer. I find that really uninteresting and kind of bad, because then it's like it's unrewarded, undeserved. Not only do we not get closer with them, so we don't feel it, but it cheats their like dynamics. Like, how would these characters interact with each other? And also because it happens so fast, it's jarring. It's just bad. It's overall bad, and I never want to see it ever done again. But it's done so much because only I care about character writing. Well, shit. The time dilation arc in quotations. No, it just happens constantly. Like weeks will pass by between chapters or little moments. Damn. I like this guy's design. Wow, hello sir, hello sir. Enjoy sublime material. Oh, he's supposed to be like an old man. Oh. Amongst the evergreen foothill, New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. I'm looking for. I know, don't say anything. I know we need one. I need a tour, right? I'm so stoked. Don't just stand there. Take a seat. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Oh shit, I don't have questions. I like this aesthetic. It reminds me of SMT5. Am I spoiled by manga action? I haven't read that many hero comics, but what I see online when I'm reading of Invincible and what I randomly picked up in like comic books when I go to them occasionally, there's rarely any like I don't want to say good choreography, but the choreography is really just not focused on like martial arts or even having like really punchy punches, you know? Yes, Western comics are terrible. Like it's like there has to be some comics that are like that, right? Like, is it just because of Dragon Ball that most manga have decided to have, pretty, not over the top, but pretty focused fight choreography? Then again, most Western comics are action comics. They're superhero comics, and the fact that they lack that is just really, it just ass. Like it's like the difference between like it just sucks. It fucking sucks. It looks like it's from the fucking 1920s, dude. Like it's just a character with a punch, with barely any like emphasis, like no like blur lines, no speed lines, nothing. And then the other guy, the guy being punch flying, there's barely any like this disfiguration on his body. To that he morphed from the punch. Very flat looking, and then you have the pow. And I'm like, the choreography has not evolved since fucking Spider-Man in 1909, dude. Like, what am I looking at? Like, what was the focus and appeal of Western comics? Like, some of them have really out there art. That's like their appeal. Okay, there's some really great comic artists out there. Unfortunately, they're doing 4 chapter runs of some Joker side villain instead of anything substantial. There's a reason manga has been outselling them for 20 years. Loki probably longer. I think 30. Action in comics is generally more limited and not as spectacular from what I heard through Twitter. Apparently the new Transformers comic series from Skybound has good action from I saw from videos. Like I thought it gets a bit close to some manga. Isn't it embarrassing? We created the comic tradition. We showed mangakas how to do it. I know this because I did research on it. And now they've left us in the dust because most Western comics, not only that, but they're obsessed with fucking 3 billion lines of dialogue in each panel. Like 14 bubbles in a row. And when you know what's sad, most of those bubbles aren't even great dialogue. They're just quips, quips upon quips upon quips upon quips. I'm getting mad. This is why I don't want to get into hero comics. I try because I like some of the character designs, and they just suck. They're just boring. I don't remember which direction I came from. I see. Nice one. Chud dog. Whatever, you don't read Saga. What should I? Is it? What is that? Beep, 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 beep. I only know stuff from Invincible Comics via YouTube short summaries. Well, how did I not see that? Don't read Saga, a terrible comic. Saga. Comic. Eisner award-winning science fiction fantasy comic. Yo, that's the award that Blade of the Immortal got. What's bad about it? I like the art style. I don't like the character designs. You know what I mean? I have a problem when characters look normal and modern but have like the fantasy horns. Epic space opera. I'm sure it is. What's bad about it? Everything? Oh, let me equip. I can only describe it as epitome of Reddit fantasy. I need to know what Reddit fantasy is. I don't actually know what it is. Like gratuitous violence. Really? I forgot to equip this. Oh no, I didn't. Oh. But not too violent. That was a bad start. Over sexualization, quippy Marvel dialogue. It's like Deadpool. Dude, I hate Deadpool. There's really people out there that think the Deadpool and Wolverine scene are funny, that are under the age of 35. Hazard hotel level swearing. You're telling me that when Blade of the Immortal got the Eisner Award, it means nothing? Is Berserk Reddit fantasy? What is this? No. I made my group mates in my class fight with each other. They're talking about Brandon Sanderson. I've never read Brandon Sanderson, but I've heard opinions of him. So I just butted in and was like, so is it true that Brandon Sanderson is Reddit fantasy? And then one guy was like, yeah, it kind of is. And the other guy was like, no, not at all, not at all. He's quite, he has quite smart world building and blah blah blah. And then the other guy was like, his work is just really boring. Like nothing pops out. And then they start arguing with each other. And I'm like, oh man, this is what I attended university for. Well, now can we open the door now? Oh, hehehe. Stop hacking into my systems. Oh shit, y'all see that? Okay, I don't think I can block behind me. Fuck you! Fuck you! I'd probably do the same if I was a bit more extroverted. University will make you extroverted, bro. You can send that many? Oh, it's a yellow bow, man. Fucking hell. I used to supply children a bit younger than me with insults when I was like 10. Me too. Harry God. This game has gauntlets. Silksong is so fucking good. I wish the items reward were better. It's like the Elden Ring of Hollow Knight. We're expanded on everything, but because of the weird build systems, the exploration felt a little worse. Even though mechanically, it was on paper, it was a lot more sound. But alas. We've been streaming for an hour already. I couldn't stream on Tuesday because I had a Zoom meeting with my professor. That lasted an hour and a half. Because in my infinite wisdom, I decided to do a presentation early in the quarter at the time to do it later. And it was a fire presentation. Silksong is the Elden Ring of Hollow Knight Europe. Uh-oh. I didn't know. I didn't want to go in. It's a fake bonfire. And release it to control the length of child designation time. Oh. Was he chewing you out for your transgressive ideas like aura moments and peak writing? With a female professor. They were telling me their life story. It was fun. I'm a very smart guy. You know what I did say was that that there is no merit to the based on a true story tagline if you think about it, because all fiction is based on true stories. And then I was promptly shot down. Speaking of which, it's a class about the theory of character. We're reading a lot of stuff about character writing. And you know what's insane? You know what word hasn't come up yet? Character development. Character arcs. It's all childish. It's all childish. And did the professor want to praise you more, discuss something? Holy English teacher moment. Yeah, I mean, no, I asked him to look over my presentation because I got tired of being a fucking B merchant. So I'm like, I'm gonna try and get all A's this quarter and prove to myself and everyone else that I'm actually really smart. And you know what I did? I fucking proved to everyone that I'm fucking really smart. She was like, "That's such a great presentation." And then after the presentation, people were going up to me like, "Bro, you made it harder for us, bro. Now you set the bar so high." And I'm like, "Thank you, thank you." You know, I don't run a I don't run a 558 subscriber YouTube channel for nothing. Okay. Um. We can pogo now. B merchant? Yeah, I mostly aim for B's. Sometimes I get A's. Because at the end of the day, English classes are really easy. But I usually get B's. Last quarter I got all B's. It kind of tanked my GPA a little. It's also not good to be a B merchant if you want to go into grad school, which I decided I might do. Oh, look at this. I accidentally leaked my personal email. It was pretty funny. I was signing out, and then everyone saw my Gmail and my username, doo doo da. And then imagine my horror when I'm trying to sign out, and I hear in the class doo doo da question mark. Oh shit. General Jing Zhao. Okay, is that a blockable move? I can't tell. It flashes too fast. Turn resolution for the rest of your stay there. I will, and you know what? I'm glad to. If I get called try hard, you don't get called to try hard in university. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. You could say a bunch of shit. People engage with you earnestly. It's a fun environment. Give me mic. Give me mic. Oh, that sounds kind of refreshing. It is. In a world of, it's not that deep. It's freeing. God damn it! That's an unblockable. May I yap about TADC, of course. So I saw a video. That was like talking about the like theory obsession a lot of newer audience, the younger audience has for TADC and indie animation in general. And I was wondering why there's so many videos about Kane lying. And apparently, when Jack said, "You always lie," people really, really got attached to that line, and were floating theories that Kane is always lying and always saying the opposite of what he means and some shit. And there are videos like every time Kane has lied, it's more than I'm like. You're telling me when mommy said there were burgers at home, there actually wasn't? You know? Like, what kind of fucking insane dumb shit theory is this? Nah, it's not really even much of a theory. We're trying to find something. No burgers at home. How? I'm not even blocking it. I'm not even blocking it. Have you seen some of the potential cinema release drama? No? What the hell is that? Oh, you mean like in my release in the movie theaters? No, I doubt that. got taken down quick, but email responses to injuries seem to confirm inquiries. Just that all the intro on the site may have been info on the site. I'm going. Okay, I don't know. There's an upward slash, and it's looked like a thrust. Who said episode 9 would be double the length at episode 8, moving up to right? This, I can't read. It even does the anime movie recap shit. Takes so much block damage. This dude's range is the whole fucking map. Oh Lord Almighty. It's getting serious. Okay, I panicked. That's the red move. That means the other spear move is dodgeable, right? I mean, parryable. Some other cinema chains are now also listing the TDC movie with AI generated posters. Rather than the worldwide release. Okay. I'm not broke. I love being American. Perfect. Perfect. If we stay close to him, he doesn't do the weird thrust. I panicked. I panicked. Oh damn it. Oh my god, I panicked so hard. I choked so hard. So far, nobody from Glitch did anything about it, but to the Jaxby, I did a vague post that goes, you know what they say about assuming things at a quote of Cain. That's a quote of Cain. Gooseworks also did a new Tumblr ass thing recently and said nobody has ever leaked anything real except herself. So yeah, that means it's not movie theater. It'd be pretty crazy for indie animation studio to use money for a cinema release instead of anything else. Be quite silly, actually. Oh, you can't parry it. Okay. So it's parryable. But it's not, I don't think it's even blockable. Because I'm holding the block and it doesn't do it. Oh shit. You can break his stance. I'm enjoying this fight. The dark energy. I keep forgetting what to do there. Okay, he just walked backwards during that. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have to take out of being grounded. Or I mean Dude, my brain is so slow. Let's take out of that basically. That's how that works, yeah. Within Comic response could count for the cinema stuff. Answered that they had the real names of all characters since the beginning, and that makes me afraid that they agree with it tonight because I kind of like that we don't have the real names. I think that'd be cool. If we got the real names. I'm dying way more than it should be. I say that for every boss. I got giddy. The fans were already upset. Most of them fake leaked down to white empty or goose and I'm not going to use anything for that. I don't think she'll get that much flame. Friggin' Beast mode. Yay. Somebody also asked for the ages the distracted character in the goose pit. Basically, no, I'm leaving that shit up to you all. Okay, let's make Jax a groomer. She did give the cast ages a long while back and sounded super flippant about it. But we have their ages officially in the TV show. I mean, in the show. Only for Pomni, no. Jax is 22. Ragus is 30. Or am I crazy? I remember seeing that. Fuck. I told you then. Oh. Look at this guy. Sensei Wakiki. Ragus is 30? Yeah. You didn't know that? I'm more surprised Jax is 22. We're actually more surprised that Pomni's older than Jax. What do you guys think Pomni's personality is? Like, what are 3 character traits she has that aren't reactive to the situation? Because she's not really a nervous person. She's only nervous because she just came into the circus, as we see later on. Goose also says she didn't think much about early Tumblr asked questions, didn't think too much about her answers. Mild thrill seeker because her life is probably kind of stagnant with being an accountant. Does that manifest in the TV show? Doesn't like horror. Those aren't core personality traits. Those are like interests and preferences. Is touch averse. Is she? I thought she hugged Jax. Everyone else was a bit, I don't know. A problem I have whenever I'm reading something is sometimes I randomly ask myself, what are these characters' personality traits? And pretty often they don't have a lot. Or even if they do, they're the same as the rest of the cast. The only difference being their like dynamics and situations. All there are from the show, though, the touch of verse is only subtly observable. All 3 are from the show. I mean, my core personality traits is like, do they get angry easily? Are they a optimistic person? Do they joke around a lot? What are their like ideals? And maybe I'm in the wrong for expecting that of like every character. But when characters don't have stuff like that, it makes it for me really, really hard to connect with them. Because to me, they're not even human. They're not third. They're not three. They're not. I wouldn't call them 3-dimensional. They're really basic to me. It's hard to identify those for Pomni. Yeah, that's why I really don't like characters that are very reactive, whose personality traits are only reflective of their situation, of the current situation. Oh wait, I'm Jimmy. You're not dead. I don't believe it. It's heavens. Earth praise Fusan. Like when characters have no interiority. This guy's character design is funny as fuck. His brain. That's why there are a lot of jokes about Pomni being a pick-me girl, male-oriented, and just character development tool for Jax and such. Those were such lame criticisms. I saw some of that on TikTok, and like from a feminist perspective, you make that critique of the show, but always bothered by the wording of being this character is like this. The character's only like that because they're a reactive character. The proactive character is Jax, and that's why the dynamic ends like that. Ends up like that. It's a problem of the writing. Oh yeah, TikTok is the worst side of the TADC fandom. I just realized the comic is in manga, right to left. Oh my god, is that a boba? His chest is a boba tea. He keeps it so you can drink it without raising his arm. Holy shit. Holy sedentary. I know a lot of people like this here. Brother. Of course I do. Go to Firelink Shrine. Do you see the microwave peep theory for episode 9? No. Got a vibe. Baby, you need me for the ride. Where are we going? I hate that it takes a while for the prompts to come up. Oh shit. To this day is the only game I didn't want to end. The only story I didn't want to end was Disco Elysium. Just putting it out there. I've always been fine. I don't looking forward to games or stories or whatever ending. I wonder if they're actually speaking Mandarin. Are we a bunch of like lions? Or dogs? Laho. Yeah, it's Mandarin. What the hell is microwave peep theory? Oh, it's a microchip. Do you swear to Allah? Do you swear to God? Goose once described episode 9 as one microwaved peep. When we see Jax kinda looks like a yellow peep without his skin. And a microwave peep kind of looks like the brown creature from I Have No Mouse that the MC gets informed into, so some of Team Jackson gets himself the same way. I don't know what a microwave peep is. Google. Google. Microwave peep. Oh, these things. Oh, Lord. I haven't seen these since fucking kindergarten. Oh, look at us over here. Oh, so cute. We go marginally faster. Nico says that she does not expect people to generally go that far with her peep answer. Why would she? Everyone's being kind of stupid. But it's fun. Oh, the elevator transports. Teleports. How nice. There's a SMT song that has this kind of intro. It's really good. Wham 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 wham. Look at this cave. Look at the texture on the walls. I don't think you can see it. This quality. She's just covering her trail. Yeah. Friggin' goose work. This is basically two hub worlds next to each other. Wow, 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 wow. Help service, help guide. Valerian, Shanghai, 9000 cooperate. Give me map data, give you benefit. Benefits like what? Shanghai 9000 collect each zone map data chip. Help hack read resources information. Win, I win. You win, I win, we win. I like your style, Shanghai. We also got the names of Ragasa's horses, and they each start with C, B, and A. Huh. Which makes people think it's a reference to Cain and Abel and the secret third AI people have been wondering about. Bane. She also confirmed that Bubble got deleted alongside Cain. But why? So basically, Bubble is just Cain's thoughts. Ragata's the one that made the digital circus. Good deeds, good rewards. What? The human. The 8-man. Oh, you mean Xuan Xuan? Damn it. Fat Bubba Cat is racist. Oh my god. Got him. Till next time. Consumes Azure Sand. The computer terminal in episode A gave a lot of info about stuff, and we also learned Kinga's real name from it, and it seemed the only entity messing with Kinga was Bubble. I see now username starting with B, and it's saying delete that. Ah. What the frick? Here's every detail you missed in episode 8 of The Amazing Digital Circus. Is that poop? Oh shit. Can I make Funko Pops? Recycle? I can only sell one at a time. I'll just recycle all. The B user also having the same amount of letters as Bubble. Terminal also showed in what years Kane and Bubble had gone online and when Stretch and the Raggeds to enter the circus. They thought of everything. Excuse me. Bom bam, bom bam. Isn't there a rose here? Not a rose, but a, you know. Yes, to Majula and music. There's no teleport here? What kind of hub world is this? Oh, I changed. I don't like daytime. God damn it. Funny. Oh wait, how did I use two? I used one. Am I crazy? Am I insane? He made every single piece of furniture in our house. The turbulent era. The Salt Iron War. Mi corazón. The camera focused in the muffin with red and blue sprinkles split in two. When Kinger, yeah, I remember that. When Kinger tried to remember what Scratch wanted to make upon being stuck in the circus, so maybe probably he wanted to split. King, apart from the blue AI he ate, and people believe maybe Bilbo is what was left of the blue at binding. It's time to strike. How do we get Kane back? Does he not know? He can just check the he can just check the recycling. I use it too. So I'm not crazy. Bro. God damn it. God damn it. Bro. Bro fell off. Do you see the lingering hitbox on that? I forgot. Oh my god, the elevator's one way. You can teleport between bonfires, but you can always go to the pavilion. Duly noted. Uh-oh, they're talking now. Well, this is a group project when you guys become friends. I was trying to make it this chair. Uncle Chubby kept coming back to take. You monkey, this is my multi-tool. Then either of you see my name written on it? I did. That's why I took it. I never wanted to play a house with an 8-man child, but the way this kid uses tool is totally deranged. My precious tool can't stand up to blood or rust, got it? Yeah, Uncle Chubby helped a lot with the joints. If it wasn't for him, the chair would have collapsed the moment someone sat on it. So does the chair have any special features? Oh no, freezer core. Not really. It's just well made. Don't be like that. We all need a sense of ritual in our lives. Okay, next I want to make a bookshelf, a bed that can fly, and a pot that can cook on its own. A Yin craftsman can solve any problem you may have. What? I never agreed. You guys have a thing that helps you a shower with the press of a button? Alright, quit messing around and give me back my tools. How about you stand up? Smoke the hookah. You monkeys. I just realized we didn't die. Hacker, hacker. Oh my god, I got the gold. And more gold. Oh, okay. Okay, where now? Where can I put my pins? I forgot about this thing. That's not the map button. A lot of seemingly great Kinger analysis have been going around Twitter for a bit. Seemingly great. Why do you say so? Uh, hmm. They're basically a bit like Jax. Actually effective. As in they try to run away. Absolutely devastated by his loss because it's losing so hard and is now actively passive and defeative despite having the potential to beat everyone around him out. So I wonder what it actually means to abstract then. It's not to lose hope. How did I get from there to here? Hmm. And maybe he won't be able to reveal like he usually wasn't in the light. Yeah, circus is dark now, so you'll be comfortable with feeling having messed everything up. Oh. I mean, it's not super dark. Kingo isn't like. Well, he spends most of his time in the dark. Is he just wallowing in there? I don't know if I don't know how voluntary it is that he lost himself. Anyways, I'm very tired, unfortunately, and I gotta do a little bit of reading for class. He was so selective about explaining his condition to Pavni and no one else, because he was such despair. He didn't even tell it to Ragatha through the years or in episode 6. I try not to think too hard on that, like what characters do in this large span of time, because a lot of writers kind of don't think about that. It makes me sad, even though I have quite a bit of faith in Gooseworks' fate, face. The explanation I've seen on Twitter sounded pretty good, which is, well, are you ending stream? Yeah, I'm very tired. Okie dokie. Bye.